I guess they just like split it. And then the other day when they split it, I got like $1.75, and I was like, neat. So, Frolo's peach is a lot better than mine.
Frollo has a peach.
I'm gonna do a lot of watching of Frollo and just like making mental note of things as it goes on.
Is this a button check, or are they just like?
I don't know.
This bracket will update.
I think they were just doing like a warm up here.
Yeah, that was just a hand warmer.
Probably because Tess was over here talking for a bit. So I think he was just pressing buttons, getting his fingers ready.
Yep. Just did commentary. He has his vocal cords are ready, but his vocal cords don't really determine how well he plays.
No. I mean, you can like use your mouth as a weapon, I guess, but I think it's frowned upon to bite.
Yeah. Vomiting. Actually, I remember I was like looking through rule sets at Apex. At least this was for Apex 2014. I'm not sure what the ruling is for 2015. Vomiting is illegal.
Really?
Yeah, you can't vomit in the middle of a match.
Okay.
That's a disqualification.
What if you like? I mean, there's some people I guess who can vomit on command, but like, what if it's just like you're just not feeling it, and you just like off to the side there, like.
Then you lose.
Man, that sucks. I guess don't play when you're sick.
Yeah.
Or
just like shove your mouth full of mints. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
That calms my stomach. But interesting match here. Oh. Tries to waveland on stage. Just air dodges off stage instead.
Yeah.
It happens to the
really
best of
does.
us. I see West Balls do it a lot. So if West Balls can do it, then I'm sure we can forgive Frollo for doing it.
Oh, I've done it plenty, but that comes from just Smash 4 and that having completely different air dodge mechanics, where you can actually like do stuff after you're air dodging.
Yeah.
You can't do that in this.
I can, because I play Samus. I can tether after I air dodge.
What? I hate tethers.
Tethers are so weird in this game, but there's no characters who have tethers in here, so maybe we should talk about other stuff.
Fair enough.
Like that laser that Tessitura just did to tack on a little bit of extra percent.
Dude, Falco lasers in this, I mean, they're really mean.
Yeah, it's just... I was playing friendlies with Tessitura once, or Tess, and I was like, hey, I'll make you a deal. I won't nair anymore if you don't laser anymore. And he just said no. I think I come out on the short end of that deal, but I was willing to do it because lasers are annoying.
No, you don't make deals like that. You gotta be good, and you gotta have those things to get good.
It was after like an hour or so of Remy's. I just wanted a respite.
Like, I don't know. Yeah. I hate dealing with tethers because I'm really bad at spot dodging, just in any Smash game I play.
Yeah,
I'm really
me
bad at
too.
Spot dodging, and tethers make grabs feel really cheap.
Tethers are bad grabs normally.
But when you
unless
you're
you're
just bad.
Unless you're Brawl Olimar, then your tether grab is amazing.
But like, I just.
Oh, it wouldn't be a test match without an SD.
No.
But
he does that quite a bit against me.
Oh, I thought he had that read, but Frollo puts up his shield in time. Are we gonna get a nope? No edge guard there.
Couldn't you have just like jumped and lasered to get rid of the float there? That seemed like it would have been an option that was something that should have been explored.
I don't know. I don't know about laser properties and float and stuff. I think so. You're the Peach guy.
Laser cancels float. He does it to me all the time.
That's mean.
It is mean. It's really rude. It's like it makes ground floating feel like something that's not an option. See, like right there, he went.
Yeah.
Frollo went to float like near the ground. He was slightly off, so it wasn't quite ground float, but he got lasered, and then he got hit by like 2 or 3 of them, and it's just percentage that you don't want to have to deal with building up,
and you can't float.
And you can't float. Like floating is super cool for Peach, and when you can't float, you feel bad.
Yeah. Floating is definitely part of what makes Peach like number 5 or something now. I don't know, 6 maybe.
Well, I think it's mostly just the players that got really good at Peach. I mean, Peach
of float.
Peach is really good, but floating is like the tool that brings it.
And that would have killed on Pokemon Stadium. That would have killed on Yoshi's. That probably would have killed on Battlefield. Not going to kill on Final Destination. That up air.
That up air.
Yep.
So, I noticed while we were talking about floating, Frolo had a shield get really, really low. I was kind of worried it was going to break, but then again, if it were me, it probably would have broken, and I'm just bad, that's why.
Yeah.
So, Tess got game 1 here.
This is winners final, so it's best 3 out of 5.
Okay. Where are they
crap.
going to go?
I have to play Frollo in losers finals.
Oh, neat.
I'm not looking forward to that. Because I really want to make second, because second gets money.
I mean, Wolf in Space might get there.
How's it going?
But assuming that you win, then you'll be playing against Frolo.
Yeah. I already took out Wolf in Space.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
But-
And that was, like,
but-
round 1, basically.
If he actually uses needles,
Yeah.
he's going to win.
He started using needles against me.
Crap.
Like, I think he overheard you guys talk about needles. Because
Crap.
he used some needles against me. And, like I said, like, game 1, like, my last shot was just, like, needles slightly pushed me off the ledge, and then I guess I was just holding down or something, because
But,
I died.
yeah, needles definitely mess with my recovery a lot. I'm trying to be quiet so he can't hear me. Oh, yeah, he's like on the other side of the room. We're good.
But, yeah. No, needles seem really bad for your matchup.
Yeah, I think Sheik is Samus's worst matchup. I think I've heard that somewhere.
Probably.
I know Mart's also kind of bad. The reason like that Samus is like good and worth maining is because Samus is really good, or like an average spacey matchup, which you know is really good because spaceys are spaceys.
We're having a Mexican standoff here.
I think Frollo is going to come out ahead because he gets like a ton of turnip pulls.
Eventually, he will get that stitch or the
Yeah.
magical bomb.
The bomb. Eventually, he's going to get something.
Laser swords are a thing in this game.
Yeah, laser swords. I hear Ormrata says that Peach is the best character when she pulls a laser.
Well, yeah, the reach is just unbeatable.
Yeah, that forward tilt is incredible.
Like, you just win with reach when you have a laser sword. Oh, that was a dirty spike.
A rude dare.
Like, I did not expect that one to actually happen. I don't think that was a thing that Tess does often, but that was just super rude dare.
You know, I don't want to play either of these people in losers finals. If I make it to losers finals, I don't want to play either of them.
At least you have a lot of practice against Tess. But that doesn't help much.
Like I could play for like 30 hours against Mewtwo King, and I'd still get destroyed by. I'd still get 4-stocked by Mewtwo King.
Probably, but that's also M2K.
Yeah, that's true. Nice DI there, getting DIing on stage so he doesn't get killed by that spike.
So I'm seeing a lot of Frolo getting juggled here, but he's finally back on the ground. Oof.
Back air.
Now he's down to 0%. So I've seen some amazing things happen. I know before Smash 4 came out and I would play at the card shop or whatever, I came back from one situation. Ooh!
The reflected
bounced the turnip. And that turnip was not quite going to stop the up B.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed how like when people talk about the shine, when it's used as like an attack, it's called the shine, but when it's used to reflect projectiles, it's called the reflector?
I don't notice things. I really should watch more streams and more gameplay. So that's the first that I've been told of the difference.
They're the same poop, but it's just like some commentators say a different thing.
Oof. The up B takes it, and it's you said it was best of 3, so that was game 2, right?
Yep.
Okay. They're standing up. Why are they standing up?
They might not know it's grand final. It's winners finals, guys.
Okay.
Which we should probably reflect with that.
All right. They are sitting back down and getting ready for game 3.
Yep.
So it is Frolo's pick again still. He's picking the Fountain of Dreams. I know Tess was saying earlier that he planned on banning Fountain. What? Was he just eating the Tic Tacs? Is that what he was doing?
Yeah, did that count? Are they? They're playing.
They're playing it, and I know he said he was gonna like eat the Tic Tacs, but like Frolo just got a major percentage there, and now he's got a huge disadvantage.
I wouldn't say huge.
Well,
it's a disadvantage.
It is a disadvantage, I guess. I don't know. To me, 90% is like a huge disadvantage, but
He's closing it.
he's closing it. And the forward throw. You know, earlier they were talking about Frolo's just kind of YOLO up smashes.
Yeah.
I think Frolo was mentioning earlier something about like some he was trying to go for like up tilts and other kinds of things, and it just kind of ends up being something else.
Yeah.
So that could be a thing where he's trying to do like an up tilt, and it just kind of ends up being an up smash, and he goes, oh.
One of the worst things for me in Brawl.
That got him.
Yeah.
Good turnip.
Very good turnip. But one of the worst things for me in Brawl is I play Zero Suit. Zero Suit has this like amazing, well, not an amazing dash attack. It's like the least safe move on shield ever, but a really good dash attack that I like to use a lot.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll input a dash attack and I'll accidentally forward smash, and then I'm sad.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the biggest struggle for me is just the switch between Melee and Smash 4. Because when I'm home, I play Smash 4 because I don't have a copy of Melee.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't have anybody to play Melee with at home. Like, it's me, and I mean, I could try to convince my girlfriend, but only one GameCube controller, so that's a problem.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's just... So, like, I've been juggling between Smash 4 and Melee, like, since you guys got back here.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I'm getting better at doing the Switch, but it's rough.
Switch directly between games is difficult. Like, I feel like if there's a gap, then I can do it pretty easily.
Yeah.
But, like, if I'm just like, oh, I was just playing PM for an hour, now I'm going to go play Smash 4. I almost said Brawl, but no one plays Brawl anymore.
No, nobody cares for Brawl. Sorry. So, back to the match, though. Looks like Frolo is still slightly ahead. I'm going to blame the Tic Tacs on this. And
if Frolo wins, it's definitely a win for Team Tic Tac.
Oh yeah, no, it's Tic Tac's fault, and I'm gonna yell at Tess for this later. Ooh,
was that a dot? Yeah.
The dot eye.
Dot face.
Gets.
I was like, that doesn't look like a Stitch face, but that definitely did more knockback than a regular turn.
Oh yeah, no. If you ever have questions about like what turnip he pulls, I'll probably be able to identify it. I mean, I don't know the different regular ones. I just watch for dot eyes, winky faces, and stitches.
Yeah, I was about to mention the winky face. Isn't that like slightly better?
It's slightly better. And that is a win for Team Tic Tac, guys.
Tic Tacs won that game.
Hey, Tess, how'd those Tic Tacs work? He's getting the Tic Tacs again, but this time it's not at the start of the match. He is chugging them, though. He's going for it. Probably better when the game's not started.
Oh, yeah. That's the best time to consume Tic Tacs, when you're not playing Melee.
Right? In the middle of the game, probably not so much. Like,
he almost gets the floaty killer.
That was the one that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, the floaty killer.
How you were banning, what was it, Yoshi's Island or something, right?
I don't like banning Yoshi's Island because I like Yoshi's Island. It's a good stage.
But
Yoshi's Island is a bad stage for Samus. I just like playing on it. And I would rather ban FD because I like platforms.
But Tess was telling us about the floaty killer earlier, and how he killed you immediately on a stage during friendlies.
Yep.
With Shine, because you accidentally double jumped, and that was probably why you were banning one of the stages.
Yeah, I don't like.
Was it
that.
Dreamland?
No, it's Yoshi's Yoshi's Story. Dreamland has the highest ceiling in the game.
Yoshi's Story.
It's not gonna. I'm not gonna die from the floaty killer.
That's true.
I might die from the floaty killer on, say.
That down smash.
Yep, that's a down smash. That is a peach down smash, as a matter of fact.
Yes, it is. Caught just barely on the edge of the skirt, which that'll toss you.
Yeah, it's such a good move in literally any situation. Puts pressure on shield. Now you said that the laser cancels the float. I could have sworn I just saw him continue to float. Did he do some weird land on stage for a half second, like only Mewtwo King knows what happened Melee stuff?
I didn't see that one. I don't know. I'm fairly certain laser cancels float. It seems to cancel float against me all the time.
It probably does. I'll take your word.
I'm also bad though, so.
That doesn't change the way the physics work of a game.
This is true. Being bad does not change game physics. It just means you're bad. I didn't see it actually, so I can't help.
That up smash was a little questionable.
It was very yellowish, and even at that though, I don't know.
A yellow F smash, there's a chance it's gonna connect. That did not have any chance of connecting in any universe.
Maybe he was expecting Tess to come down through the platform and go for stuff, but
great turnip there to even up the stocks.
I can't even call that one dirty. That was just a good turnip.
And that was a great, Tessitura abusing a mental a mental mechanic that like a lot of players. I was gonna say a lot of new players, but it's not just new players. Like if you're nervous, you're gonna just roll towards center stage in that situation.
Right. You just feel comfortable in center stage, and I get that. Like,
yeah.
Center stage
See,
is the farthest away from all of the blast zones. You can't go down.
I was thinking about this earlier, and the reason that roll towards center stage that every new player does is such a bad option is because it's such a good option if your opponent doesn't read it. But it's so easy to read.
It's super easy to read.
It's super easy to read. That's why it's so bad. But it's good because it puts you at center stage. It gives you stage control against an invincible opponent. Like, objectively, it's the right thing to do. And because it's so obviously the right thing to do, it's so obviously the wrong thing to do.
Well,
because if your opponent reads it, it's just, yeah.
Like,
it's so good, it's bad.
Right.
And I think that's kind of like a weird little quirk. Is that there's like certain habits that are good, and then because they're good, they become really readable, and because they're really readable, they're bad.
Right. You just have to, like, getting to center stage is good. I don't know. I would say that rolling to center stage, especially in Melee, is not good.
No.
You want to get to center stage, which is fine, but you have to do it in some different way.
Yeah.
I know earlier Tess was saying that he had played Smash 4 for the first time yesterday, and then he said that he came back to Melee, and he noticed that all of a sudden he was rolling. And I was like, see, I told you.
Rolling is
now you
good.
understand the rolling.
Rolling is really good.